In a brazen display of economic warfare, the U.S. has unleashed a new round of trade restrictions targeting 37 Chinese firms, accusing them of fueling military ambitions and abetting Russia's contentious international maneuvers. This aggressive stance marks not merely another chapter in the U.S.-China trade saga, but a provocative escalation that seems designed to corner Beijing into a retaliatory posture, potentially spiraling into an all-out techno-economic confrontation. The U.S., framed as a defense against national security threats, appear to many as a thinly veiled attempt to undercut China's ascent on the global stage, a move that reeks of desperation and geopolitical manipulation. As accusations fly and tariffs thunder down, the international arena watches, caught between alarm and intrigue. Is this the beginning of a new Cold War, fought with silicon chips and supply chains instead of nuclear arms? Or is it a desperate clamber by the U.S. to cling to a slipping crown of global supremacy as China's economic clout looms ever larger? The stakes are monumentally high, and the implications reverberate far beyond the borders of the two superpowers involved. Dive deep into this unfolding drama of power plays and economic strategies with us. As we peel back the layers of this complex international chess game, stay with us till the end, as we explore the multifaceted battles that could redefine the contours of global power and influence in our time. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. In recent years, the relationship between the U.S. and China has been marked by increasing tensions, particularly in the realm of trade. The latest development in this ongoing saga involves the U.S. imposing new trade restrictions on 37 Chinese firms over alleged national security concerns. These entities have been accused of involvement in activities such as manufacturing drones for the Chinese military and shipping controlled items to Russia. The move by the U.S. to blacklist these Chinese companies represents a significant escalation in the trade dispute between the two economic powerhouses. It reflects the deepening mistrust and rivalry that have characterized their relationship in recent years. The Biden administration's decision to impose these restrictions underscores its commitment to addressing what it perceives as threats to national security emanating from China. Just a quick reminder to hit the like button below. YouTube has been restricting my videos a lot recently because of bots, so your like does help out this video massively in terms of the algorithm in YouTube. Chinese officials have responded firmly to the U.S. action, expressing strong opposition and accusing the U.S. of politicizing trade issues. They argue that both China and Russia have the right to engage in normal economic cooperation without interference from other countries. Moreover, they criticize the U.S. for its approach of increasing tariffs through what they describe as an abusive review process. Chinese authorities have called on the U.S. to adhere to World Trade Organization rules and warned that China will take all necessary measures to defend its rights and interests. In response to these actions, the imposition of new trade restrictions comes against the backdrop of broader trade tensions between the U.S. and China. Reports suggest that the Biden administration is considering imposing new tariffs targeting Chinese electric vehicles and other strategic sectors. This continuation of a trend that began during the presidency of Donald Trump has culminated in a full-blown trade war between the two nations. Additionally, the U.S. is actively seeking to counter China's economic influence in Latin America through initiatives like the Americas Act, aimed at strengthening U.S. trade agreements with countries in the region. These developments underscore the deepening rivalry between the U.S. and China across various economic and geopolitical domains. The ongoing trade tensions between the world's two largest economies have far-reaching implications for global trade and economic stability, impacting industries and markets worldwide. As both sides navigate these challenges, the potential for further escalation remains a significant concern for businesses, investors, and policymakers alike. Ultimately, the latest trade restrictions imposed by the U.S. on Chinese firms represent another chapter in the complex and contentious relationship between the two countries. While efforts to address legitimate national security concerns are essential, it is crucial to ensure that such actions do not exacerbate existing tensions or lead to further escalation. Finding a path to constructive engagement and cooperation remains paramount, as both the U.S. and China grapple with the challenges of managing their relationship in an increasingly interconnected and interdependent world. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video and comment. The situation is further complicated by the U.S. concerns over China's technological advancements and their implications for global security. The U.S. government has been particularly wary of China's rapid development in key technologies such as semiconductors, artificial intelligence, and telecommunications. This wariness was reflected in the recent U.S. actions to restrict exports of advanced semiconductor manufacturing equipment to China, targeting companies like Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation, MIC, and other key players in the Chinese tech industry. These restrictions aim to curb China's ability to produce high-end semiconductors, which are crucial for modern electronics including smartphones, military hardware, and network devices. The U.S. argues that such capabilities could be diverted to enhance China's military prowess or to undermine the technological superiority of the U.S. and its allies. This has led to heightened tensions, as China views these actions as attempts by the U.S. to contain its rise as a global technological leader. Retaliation. China has ramped up its efforts to develop indigenous technologies and reduce its dependence on foreign technologies, particularly those from the U.S. and its allies. This includes significant investment in research and development and policies designed to accelerate advancements in core technologies such as high-performance computing and AI. Additionally, China has been actively seeking to forge new alliances and expand its influence in technology governance globally, challenging the U.S.-dominated tech order. The trade and tech disputes between the U.S. and China are part of a broader geopolitical competition that encompasses various dimensions, including military, economic, and diplomatic arenas. The U.S. has increased its military presence in Asia, bolstering alliances with Japan, South Korea, and Australia, and engaging in more frequent and visible operations in the South China Sea, which China claims as its territorial waters. This military posturing is often cited by China as evidence of U.S. attempts to encircle and contain its rise. Diplomatically, the U.S. has been working to solidify its position in international institutions and forums, advocating for rules and norms that reflect its interests and those of its allies. This includes pushing for reforms in the World Trade Organization and the United Nations to address what it sees as systemic imbalances that favor China and other emerging economies. Meanwhile, China has been promoting alternative models of governance and development, which it argues are more inclusive and reflective of the diverse interests of the global community. Economically, the rivalry has extended to third countries and regions where the U.S. and China compete for influence through investments, trade agreements, and infrastructure projects. The Belt and Road Initiative, the BRI by China, and the Build Back Better World B3 initiative by the U.S. are examples of how both nations are vying to shape the economic landscape of developing nations according to their strategic interests. This complex web of interactions between the U.S. and China is shaping the international order, with significant implications for global stability and prosperity. While there are periodic attempts at dialogue and negotiation, the underlying strategic distrust continues to drive a wedge between the two superpowers, making any lasting resolution to their disputes challenging. As the global community watches these developments, the need for a balanced approach that promotes cooperation while addressing legitimate security concerns is ever more apparent. How the U.S. and China manage their relationship will not only determine their respective futures, but also the future of international relations in a multipolar world. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.